There's this guy that I watch on YouTube that's called Kavanaugh. I think his channel is actually Dr. K Boogie Woogie. I'll put his link down in the description. I talked about this at Bear Pantry Talk, my other page, but I wanted to talk about it here at Babs Bear Talk because this guy is really going through something. So he's a pianist, he's a YouTuber, and he's a pianist that goes to the train stations in London and he plays the public piano. So a lot of people will go by, some of them will gawk, some of them will stop and dance, some of them will sing, some of them will play the piano with him, or he'll get up and give them the whole seat and they'll play the piano by themselves on his show, on his live stream. So on this specific day, about a week ago, he went to the public piano it's called Pancras, Pancras. I might be saying it wrong because it sounds like pancreas, but I think it's Pancras. It's a train station. And he sat down to play the piano and he made a note that Japanese TV was over there because he saw some Asian people. Now, he didn't know that they were Chinese at first because I guess there was another crew that was there right next to the Chinese people and they were Japanese and he knows them. He's interacted with the Japanese TV before. And so he sat down to play the piano. He was only playing less than 10 minutes. I think it's 9 minutes and 22 seconds or something like that. It was less than 10 minutes, I know, because 10 minutes is where the stuff starts popping off. So one of the girls out of the group of Chinese people approached him and told him not to film them because of some disclosure thing or waiver thing or whatever. And then he started to tell them and he wasn't rude, right? He wasn't rude in his demeanor. He started to tell them this is a public place and this is England, we can film people in public, and he asked them if they were Chinese, right? He wanted to know what they were because he saw their flags. I don't think I would have known the Chinese flag, but he knew, right? And of course, he told them this is not communist China. This is free England. We could film people out in public.
Mate, we can film where we want. You can call the police if you want. I'll be quite happy to call the police, you know. But listen, we're all free here, mate.
This is free, but we don't want
when
to share
you're in Rome,
images.
you do as the Romans do. Sorry.
You're Roman?
Yeah, it's a saying.
Sorry. Sorry. We don't want to eat. Yeah, sorry.
You don't want to do what?
Yeah.
And the guy that was in the group, he went off. I call him the shouty guy, and he started to scream at Brendan because Brendan reached for the girl's flag to say, "Isn't that the Chinese flag?" He wasn't trying to touch that girl, and that girl was no little young girl, okay? And he kept saying, "You're not her same age." What does that mean? If Brendan was her same age, could he touch her? Right, Joe?
Touching her. Stop touching her! Don't touch her, please. Do not touch her. Please, you are not the same age. Please do not touch her. Don't touch her. Please don't touch her.
So anyways, I'm doing this in the car because we're going to go get more firewood because we're not turning on that heater, okay? So the thing has become a whole incident because at first, when the thing happened, they called the police. The Chinese people called the police. And a male and a female cop came. The male cop talked to the Chinese people. The female cop talked to Brendan and pretty much was telling him, you can't tell them that. Like, tell them what? That their country is communist? Their country is communist. What can't we say? Right? Right? It's like when they say COVID didn't start there. It started there. That's a fact. It started there, right? So anyways, the thing quieted down, but the Chinese people have made a whole mockery of it, right? Because I really feel like they were trolls that went over there to mess with Brendan. They wanted this publicity. They knew he was going to be there. Just like when Jada travels to London, I told Jada, go find that train station and go find him. But you don't know what day he's going to be there. But sometimes he tells you what day he's going to be there. And they went there just for their 15 minutes of fame. So now the thing has escalated. Brandon is all over TV talking about it because they keep bashing him. And Brandon just made a video. I downloaded that video too. It's about 5 minutes and something seconds long. If I can play pieces of it in here, I might. But he is talking about the fact that they're trying to take his video down. The video has over 7 million views. I don't know that Brandon's making money from it because once a video is being attacked, like the way they're attacking it, saying that it's privacy complaint or whatever, YouTube put all your money on pause.
Hi guys, Dr. K here, hope you're doing well. Listen, this story just keeps going on, and the reason I've come on is that instead of letting this go and moving on, the Chinese communists have started a kickback campaign on social media against me, and the mainstream media have picked up on it, particularly the Daily Mail. And I mean, I'm happy to let this whole thing go, But because the Chinese communists are coming on and literally making fake and false allegations against me, I just wanted to come on and just deal with a couple of them very, very quickly because they're so ludicrous. But if I don't respond to them, you know, I feel that it's become public and I need to set the record straight. Now, luckily, the live stream is still up there. They're trying to get it taken down desperately. So again, if you haven't, please copy the video. So if it does go down, let's just put it all up all over the internet. I relinquish the copyright from it. So if they do take it down and they really want to take it down, you have my permission to upload it. But anyway.
So Brendan told us to download the video, and if it goes down, we should all upload the video at once at our YouTube channel so the video is all over the place. And I will. I'm going to upload it right here at Babs Bear Talk because this is not monetized anyways. So anyways, Brendan has found out that girl is being sued, the one that came over and talked to him. She's being sued in China because she used people's likeness without their permission. Right? That's what they're trying to say. He's using their likeness without their permission. But the thing is, they stood right there at the piano where they saw that he was live streaming, and they could have walked away at any time. They did not need to get their likeness on his video, right? They could have walked away. They weren't trapped.
This is something the guy do all the time.
This is what his whole channel is about. Been doing it for many, many years. So then, what's the next thing that happened? Oh, the girl is all over their Chinese media doing propaganda, because that's what they do in communist countries. Talking about Brendan was a thug, that Brendan tried to attack her, that Brendan was hugging the piano, that they needed to use the piano too, and the piano is public, and they didn't even get a chance to use it because he would not give it to them, that they came over and asked him several times to give them. It's all lies. The video is right out there to show what he sat down and how he made note of them, thinking they were Japanese media at first because they were right next door to the Japanese media.
First they played piano, so she's playing piano.
And like what Joe said, if he's there first, it's his turn, like going to the gym. Yeah. When somebody's on the machine first, you can't move them, right? Even though they say don't hog up the machines or whatever.
Sometimes they stay there and sit there forever and don't do that.
And talk on the phone or text. And Brendan said he would have gladly given them the piano had they asked, because he can let them finish what they're going to do, come back to the piano later, or go to another piano. They have several pianos in these different train stations.
First allegation is that I was hogging the piano. And the impression they give is that I was on the piano for hours, they were waiting, they were constantly asking me to play, and that I just wouldn't move. Now, if you look at this is absolutely false. If you look at the live stream, you'll see that I was on the piano for a grand total of 9 minutes, 22 seconds. They were all standing behind me. I didn't know they wanted to use the piano. They didn't ask me once to play. They didn't let their intentions be known. After 9 minutes 22 seconds, Jim, the Japanese producer, comes over and says, oh, the Chinese want to play, do you mind? And if you look, please look at that part of the video. It's about 9 minutes 22. I say absolutely no problem. I move off and they play, but they are making this allegation that I was hogging the piano for hours, and they were constantly asking me. Absolutely false. Good job that the live stream is up there to show what the truth is. And the second one, and this is a big one that they're using, is that I deliberately provoke them in a racist way by calling them Japanese. Well, what happened was, let me just tell you what happened, because people don't know what happened. On that day in the station, there was a Japanese TV crew who I actually already knew, and the Japanese TV were making a program on British public pianos for Japanese TV, and I had met this crew before a few years ago, and Jim, the producer, I know. And when I came to the station, as I knew them, I went over and shook hands. The Chinese TV crew was standing right next to them, so they were all together in one group, and I genuinely thought they were all together. I genuinely did. I didn't know there was a Japanese TV crew and a Chinese TV crew standing together on the same day in the station. Again, you couldn't make this up. And when I went to the piano, I said, oh, the Japanese are here today. It was a totally genuine mistake on my part. I thought they were all together. I certainly didn't mean to cause them any sort of distress. It was a genuine mistake, but they are saying I deliberately did it to provoke them and this was ignorant.
They wanted this, guys. They wanted this international thing. And I don't want Brendan to ever apologize to these people. I don't like apologies. I don't like apologies. I don't do anything to me to where you have to apologize, because I don't think I'll accept your apology. I'm still going to have a bitterness towards you. even if you come and you apologize for what you've done to me. And also, I don't like to see apologies for things that people are not wrong with. Brandon's not wrong in this. Don't apologize if you're not wrong. That's what I'm saying. Don't. I don't apologize just for the good or nothing. The hell? If I was wrong, I'm not apologizing. So I hope they don't take Brandon the one video down, because that's a lot of views. He could be making a lot of money off of this. And they really attacked him. He didn't attack them. They could have walked away. They came there for the express purpose to cause confusion and division and to get their fame that they wanted. And because, you know, China owned TikTok, I'm sure they're all over TikTok spreading their lies. And I'm going to downvote everything that pop up with these Chinese people, and to hell with them. And I know that it's not all Chinese people that are like them. I know that. But it's that specific group that went there for that specific purpose. And they're really trying to drag this guy through the mud, calling him a racist. How is he racist? Because he told them that he's not from communist China. I don't understand that, you know? And if somebody mistakes me for a Jamaican, or mistakes me for a Trini or a Guyanese, or give me another one of the Turks and Caicos, or what's the other one, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, if they mistake me for somebody other than a Belizean, how is that racist? I don't understand that. We're all from the Caribbean. We all have kind of the same accent, right, Joe? We all have kind of the same look. Why is that an insult? If somebody says, oh, Jamaicans are here, okay, I'm not Jamaican, okay, done. I tell you can't say nothing about Asian people nowadays, because you'll have your head on an effing platter. You can't. So I'm like, Brandon, I'm with you. You didn't do nothing wrong. I'm with you, okay? Anyways, guys, if I use Brandon's clips in here, it's for review, educational purpose, and all that good stuff, right? And he said if he gives us the right to use the video, especially if they take it down, the video that's making him a lot of money, he gives us all the right to use the video. All right, anyways, guys, thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully from the kitchen. Bye. I already had this video edited and uploaded, but I didn't publish it yet, and I'm glad, because another video popped up in my feed from a different content creator, and that video shows exactly what was going on before the live stream started. And as you can see in the little snippets that I'm going to show right here, this is a different content creator. Look down below to find Dr. K's link to his video and the link to this guy's video too, okay? Because I want to give them all the credit. Go over and subscribe to these people's channels. All right, so you could see the people were happy to meet Dr. K. The girl came over, shook his hand, laughing, smiling, having a fun time. Dr. K even offered the piano for one of the guys to sit down and play the piano, and he did, and everybody was having a fun time. The girl was dancing, right? So it wasn't weird for Dr. K to say, do you dance? Do you want to dance? When the live stream started. I mean, a lot of people do that to me, even my own family members. They'll do and say things that are funny off camera, right? And I'll say, okay, let me run the camera, do it again, ask me again. And they're like, we don't want to do it, right? So the girl still seemed game. And I think it's when the shouty guy showed up on the scene, that's when everything took a left turn. Somebody said in the comments that they saw the shouty guy come out of a coffee shop. I didn't see that in the video, and I've watched it several times. If you see it, let me know. Go watch the video for yourself, right? But that guy came, I think he might have been their handlers or something, and he got ticked off that their likeness is all over the internet. But the same girl is being sued allegedly in China for using other people's likeness without their permission. So the only thing they can get Dr. K on for his video is a privacy complaint through YouTube, because YouTube is really strict about that. But all that racism stuff and him being a thug and threatening them and stuff, they need to stop. They need to stop, because this is going to come back to haunt them, because they were having a good time with Dr. K, and then all of a sudden now they've been hurt. All right, so I'm glad that this footage showed up, that I could put it as an addendum to this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, check below to go subscribe to all these people that I've shown their footage. All right, bye.